Isaiah 9 verse 6. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders. And he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. By God's grace, we have successfully made it to the end of another year to once again celebrate Christmas Day, the birth of Jesus Christ. The birth of the Christ child is a story known to one and all. It is a story that signifies God's deep love for humankind, his patience, and his devotion to us. The year now behind us did not pass by unnoticed or unfelt. Many of us suffered losses in various forms. Some of us had to bid goodbye to friends and loved ones who journeyed to the great beyond during the year. Others among us were forced with hardship in many forms: illnesses, job losses, financial crises, neglect, desertion, and the like. Over the past 12 months, my constituency especially has been void of the kind and level of representation that we deserve. Our communities too have had their fair share of ups and downs, but by the grace of God, we have lived to see this day. In times like these, however, I encourage us all to remember the story of the Christ child. Through these struggles, we must remember that God's Son was born not only to save humankind. For the critical lesson we must take away from the birth of Christ is hope. As we observe the holy traditions of this sacred day in our many different ways, let us, like faithful Job of old, have hope that soon and very soon our change will come. Job's faith never wavered despite his deepest afflictions. As a people and as a nation, we must do our utmost to remember that God will never give us more than we can bear. On the other hand, God has given us so many blessings, of which we are undeserving. Our lives have been spared to see yet another Christmas, and the vast majority of us have eyes to see and ears to hear, and the blessing of good health. Let us remember to be thankful. The year 2018 has been a watershed year for me and my family, as I began a journey of offering myself for greater service to the people of Challengers, Stoneford, Franklands, Old Road, Greentree, Verchilds, Middle Island, Lamberts, Conyers, Godwins, Harfordtree, and New Guinea. I wish to thank those who encourage me and the many who have been supportive of me as I embark on this journey. So far, I've had the pleasure of interacting with so many people from my community over the past several months. I've learned of your hopes and dreams, as well as your fears, concerns, and disappointments. I've listened to you, and I am determined to serve your very best interests. With your help and with the guidance of the Almighty God, our community will become better. I have faith in that destiny. I ask you to hold fast and keep hope alive. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and may God continue to bless us all.